Welcome back. And as you can see, I'm using a sorcerer. And I also want to show you the staff, which is the Lion Lord's Archistaff. You find it in the Elf Arbor. By far, I think, because I'm still at the beginning of the game, I haven't found any strong staff like in a chest. I might be wrong, but this is really good. But it's really expensive, but it's worth it. I also fought a dragon because I did some exploring past the checkpoint town. And I went on the left side from here all the way down, and there's like an ancient battleground. I did not explore the ancient battlegrounds entirely. I just saw the dragon and decided to fight it. It took me 2 tries. On the first one, I got stumped. And on the second one, I fought more carefully, managed to beat him. But now we're gonna continue Daphne's mission.
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess I feared you would not. But I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked you here. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. 'Tis my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry situation.
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal? Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant no offense.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire.
So they're twins?
I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid. Thank you so very much.
But that will be up to Daphne.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
Hi, Arisen! I was hoping you'd come by, so I could thank you again for all your help. You really made a difference around here, You wanted to ask me a favor this time? All right. How can I help? So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I'm not sure that'd work. I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me.
Yeah, thought the same thing.
All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. And a flower from Melve seems just the thing. And she was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento of her old home by her bedside.
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey. The lands around Melve are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for the young master, but the shops had none to spare. 'Tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might there not be a curative that accounts for both?
I don't know.
The lands around... 'Tis not only poison the plant...
see. Ah, I almost forgot.
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be really dangerous. I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because it'll scare all the monsters away.
Well then, I ought to be off, I suppose. I must confess, I feel rather uneasy. This is my first time leaving the city. I only hope I've not forgotten anything of import. You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest?
I know I don't have monster repellent. Oh, this is gonna suck. I'll give him this.
My thanks. I'm certain these will come in useful. Now, I really must be going. Wish me luck.
Take care, young master.
Come back safe!
Wouldn't it be better if I export
Thank
him?
you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a suitable reward, so pray do come visit us again.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Okay, so we're gonna have to wait for
We
this.
collect as much as we can carry.
Now let's go back to the tavern.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart.
Do I have anything else to do? Let me check.
Very well. Pray inform me when your preparations are complete. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
This one I have to wait. For this one I need gold, because even if you sell it, the guy that makes the forgeries, he just like has them, but they're more expensive. And then for this ones I need to travel to the other side. Hopefully nothing happens with the other missions, but we'll see.
There is much we ought to tend to. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so your Majesty will do well to get a good night's rest.
That's convenient.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power as Arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true Arisen. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, proving your majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform your majesty when I have prepared a plan of action.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway?
So I wasn't kidding when I said that they were gonna have something that makes a person a pseudo Arisen.
Endless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brandt's investigation.
Okay, well, that happens. How much money do I have? No, I don't have enough because the orb is like 15,000.
As you say.
So I'll just go and sleep till the morning and see what's up in the morning. I'm going to check on the Daphne mission first.
Oh, sir, the young master has not returned. I beg you, find him and bring him safely home. If aught were to befall him, I shudder to think.
You'll help him, won't you, Arisen?
Yes, I knew this would happen.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
What ought I to do?
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
It's this way.
I would have
Oh, aha.
preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
And so far, like I said with the archer,
I grant you lightning's fangs.
all the classes feel so unique. And I've played Thief, Archer, and now Sorcerer. And it's incredible. I like how the class varies in this game compared to the first one. That multiple classes share the same, like, weapons.
Arisen.
You there! Help me, please! Ah, 'tis you! Thank goodness you happened by, or who knows what might have become of me. You have my gratitude, but do excuse me. I'd best make for home.
Oh, it was easy.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find it.
You have my gratitude.
Okay, time to head back.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Who are you then? We're done for.
It's really cool. But hopefully the ox cart doesn't break.
I'll turn you into a pincushion. Let my magics grant you an elemental boost.
That's really awesome because I have a augment that makes it that it helps to like cost status effects. I think the card's down for.
I will.
Okay.
It seems we have enraged our foe. countless opponents makes for easy prey. By your leave.
Nice.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray?
Those are really good. The one that has the Elvish specialization, because you get everything translated. Earlier, before recording, I was going to hire a pawn, and it gave me like a tutorial window of something called Dragon Plague. That is a disease that inflicts pawns, and that you can't see it in the status, and I don't know what happens. But it says that you cannot see it, and the only cures are for the pawn to be forfeit or for it to pass it to someone else. So I just quickly dismissed that pawn. I don't know what's that.
Home at last.
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. I am glad to be back. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. A blue sunbright. The sigil of our house. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
A blue sunbright. I thought they were make-believe.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv. I'm surprised you've heard of them, to be frank.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to the Gracious Hand. I asked Sir Kendrick about it. He told me the flower's name.
A picture, you say? How very odd.
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support of the Gracious Hand over the years.
For true? Oh, I must tell her thank you.
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain my mistress would be delighted.
Yes. Well, as for me, I'm just pleased to be home safe and sound.
All this racket. What's going on? Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand. Thank you ever so much for all you've done for us.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress. I swear it.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to help those who are less fortunate. Now, 'tis getting late. You had best be off. Do be sure to leave the house unseen. And fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you, you may take pride in who you are. Come, Diana. I would speak with you alone. You have some explaining to do.
That's suspicious.
What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
Yeah, certainly took a foul turn back there. Perchance we stepped on what we shouldn't have.
I cannot say whether our path was the right one, but there's no changing it now.
Interesting. Very interesting.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Regarding the matter of the Godsway, I fear there is naught to be done, save for your Majesty to venture to Batal, where you might uncover the false sovereign's secrets directly. The sigil upon that letter from some days past bore the crest of the Batali Palace. Surely there's aught to be found therein. Yet official dealings twixt Batal and Vermund are suspended. Passing through their fortress will prove a difficult task. With such hindrances in mind, I thought to prepare this. Pray, take it. Few may pass through Batal's fortress, save Beastren merchants. With some coin, I was able to convince one such merchant to grant us that entry permit. It ought guaranteed passage through the border checkpoint. But alas, 'tis intended for a Beastren. You shall have to act the part. But as to how that should be done, I'm shamed to say I do not know.
I have an idea.
It will depend upon your Majesty's ingenuity.
Ooh, port crystal. Nice. So to pass through the checkpoint, the forger has a Bistrin mask, and there's also another Bistrin merchant that has a mask as well.
Ox carts make for relatively safe.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I'd be surprised if we don't get attacked.
If this is where I fall,
Fine. Out of the car. Shouldn't be.
you have my protection. Here, strike with lightning on your side.
If there's more up there, they're gonna die with the cold.
Come on. Don't drag this out. There are worse ways to play this life. It's this way.
What in the world?
Oh, and I did forgeries for the spell books, and there is a dude that I spoke about. You get one of the books, which is that house over there. When you use the courtly outfit and you have the books, you give it to him, and he gives you the spell Maelstrom, which is the tornado. But to do that, you have to do the other mission where you give the original books to his daughter, and she gives you a ring, which proves like her friendship. And let me see if I can find the Bistrin merchant. Okay, so I see this
Have a
guy.
gander at my wares. He shot.
Yes, so he has the mask, and then the forger also has the mask, but I don't know who's selling it cheaper. So I'm gonna check.
Regret it. Pleasure doing business with you.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to...
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something.
Okay, so they're selling it the same way. So I'm assuming I'm the only one that needs it.
A merchant, eh? Have you an entry permit? Hold a moment. That cart has priority.
Lord Phaesus is come! Open the gates!
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit. Go on through.
That was easy.
What to make of this?
Ooh, this is gonna be a treat to explore. I'm guessing I'm gonna take the ox cart first. I'm gonna do that and set up the port crystal. Ah, crap. Never mind.
I'm starving, I am.
Hubris is man's worst enemy.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
See if there's something in the house. Ooh, this is the dude that was training some recruits back in the first camp.
So, after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once bound you to this land, you return of your own volition. This is good. I am relieved to see that you are fulfilling your charge. Now, 'twould be advantageous for you and your pawn to visit the Rockmaster's Burrow in Bakbatal. Methinks 'tis where you will find that which you seek. Farewell.
Who is that
Come to
person?
think of it, the pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. I hope never to experience the like of that sensation again.
Here we go again.
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get us far with one of this lot.
Understood. Let my magic imbue your weapon.
Different type of goblins, I'm assuming. I mean, they give her a lot of experience, so that's cool. Nice.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Is it gonna land? Hopefully I got enough time to cast the spell.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Come on, I missed everything.
It is a foe worthy of caution. Naught save our blessing.
Need to see if I can freeze him up and then at least get him to stay still. But they're not aggroing him enough, so it's hard for me. Come on, stop. Hopefully I don't miss this time.
Lightning's fangs.
Let's do another one.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Of course.
Arisen! Are you alright?
Let's go. Magic in this game is incredible.
Well done, Master.
It's like how magic should be done in games. Oh, I was gonna say. How far? I am really far.
Pray, follow me.
was this?
Campsite nearby, if memory serves. I camped there myself in another world. Shall I lead the way?
The charge attack is really cool. Even though the regular ones are homing too, it hits harder.
Lay down your arms. You'll not live to regret this.
Nice.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Over here, if you please.
Okay. I thought I was gonna break my ankles.
Seems we've enemies in our midst.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
'Tis a pleasure to meet you.
I would fain aid you if you are...
I've got wares of every ilk. Pleasure doing business with you.
Just gonna run straight to the city.
The day grows darker with our every step.
Where we do not fall prey to enemy ambush.
This one looks different. But I'll fight it later. Is what I like to say.
You have my protection.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Hopefully I didn't aggro him enough so I can use the meteors.
We must rally! Panicking will only play to the enemy's advantage.
Our foe stumbles. Just one more push all to bring it down. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Okay, never mind. Since that's tight space, I'm gonna use Maelstrom. Should work better.
Here, strike with lightning on your side.
I also want to check what their elemental weakness is.
Twould seem our foe is unbalanced. There is no better time to strike. The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
think this should be enough.
Who is the one who enraged this foe? It would only make it more of a threat.
Then we best let it quickly, or else wait till its fury subsides.
This is really cool because in the first game, Maelstrom could pull you and basically kill you.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
There's also a staff in the Elven Arbor, which has Holy Element, which is basically deadly for undead. But it has less magic power.
I will protect you. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Night is a frightful time to be wandering about. Should we press into daybreak?
Nice. There is a spell that lets you hold spells, so you can like cast a spell, hold it, and when you see an enemy, you can basically burst them down. But I like my spell selection.
So, on begins again. Arisen? If battle cannot be avoided, just fight and die.
Very well, if I must.
Oh, and I found a camping tent that looks really cool. Very fancy.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
I don't wanna, how do you say that word? Jinx it, but I haven't been invaded when I have been camping. Like with the ox cards.
I'll turn you into pincushion.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become
Look here. Water is seeping through the cracks.
You can break those. Okay, where else to go? You can just follow the big road. I think fire is their weakness, but the only spell that I have for fire is the meteors.
One of us has been poisoned!
a lot of harpies. And bandits.
Give it up. You've nowhere to go.
And I think these ones are like the poison harpies.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Nice. One more.
No sense letting the enemy
Yo,
gain
go
the
away.
upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Kind of sucks. I mean, it kind of doesn't. It sucks that the ox cart are not available.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
It kept juggling him. Nice.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
It's really convenient that their ability lets you recharge your stamina quicker.
You have my support.
Oh no.
Yon statue certainly draws the eyes.
Come on.
Mayhap these statues were erected that travelers might not lose their way. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be enough.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
This brute has quite a temper. I do not believe their rage to our advantage. No quarrel here.
Hopefully I can just drop the artillery without getting aggro. That's gonna hurt. I dodged it. Nice.
Lightning has electrifying potential against this one. If we know its weakness, we have but to exploit it.
Luckily I have the AoE. Nice. Are we there yet?
We might, scratch. Well met. Does that make you the Arisen? Be at ease.
I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of serving as a go-between twixt Her Majesty and the Guard. Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss, and I don't fancy standing round all the while. Shall we make for the tavern?
Finally.
Follow me, if you would.
But that's it for today's episode. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.